Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is my second video on YouTube. Even though I had a few videos posted before, I wasn't really serious with YouTube. I was flirting with it. But right now I decided that we are gonna be from now on in a serious relationship where I'm gonna put out to the world the most interesting information and stories of my life in order to give a positive impact on somebody's life. I'm sure we have all something to give. We just need to unleash our potential, and that's what I did with myself. So 2 days ago, I was on the edge of losing my life because we had an earthquake in Azerbaijan. I live on the 17th floor, and at some point in midnight, I was standing on the balcony watching the moon, and I felt so romantic, like in this moment of doing my positive affirmations, and then suddenly I'm standing like this. I realized that I'm just swinging from left to right. I thought it's my head, but then I realized no, it's the building which was swaying like a wave. Imagine 20 store building swinging like that. It was crazy. But happily, I am alive, I am here, and I am back with new thoughts and new perception for life. Even though I had this before, but right now I am 100% sure. What was stopping me from making a YouTube channel? My own jail that I put myself into in my mind, because I was afraid that other people would be judging me for being myself. I was always trying to be someone else, and I was always trying to memorize some phrases that other people say. I realized that all roles are taken, and the only role you can play is being you, being your authentic self. How can you be your authentic self? Through starting to listen to yourself and search for the power and for the answers from within. From now on, after I was on the edge of losing my life, I realized that I am not going to put myself into any kind of psychological or emotional prison and make myself squeeze my potential and close myself down just because I'm afraid of what other people will say of me. You know the truth? Nobody cares. At the end of the day, we all care about ourselves. We are only intrigued. And also, you gotta understand that you are mortal, that your life is worth nothing. And within a second, you can just lose your life. And when my life was just passing in front of my eyes within a few seconds where I felt the earthquake, I realized, have I done everything I wanted in this life? Have I given the world everything I wanted to give and show? And I am ready to die? And the answer was no. I felt so much regret at that second that I wasn't opening up my true potential, and I wasn't allowing myself to be myself just because I was afraid of any kind of punishment or any kind of words from the outside. Not anymore. So this is my advice to you. You got to just take a second and understand how blessed you are right now to be here alive on this earth with all the opportunities and all the doors that are waiting for you out there that you just don't see because of the jail you put yourself into psychologically, because you are afraid to do or to take any action. So I don't really want any of you to feel what I felt and feel like you are on the edge of losing your life. But I think that's the only pressure that awakens a person. So a person gotta be in a very stressful situation in order to wake up and become a conscious person and ask himself, what am I wasting my life on? Whose rules am I following? Why am I allowing other people to write my scenario and act it out the way they want it? So until you realize that you are the only one who put yourself into jail, nothing's gonna change. So when you finally become conscious and understand that you are the only one who is responsible for anything that happens with you, you can change your life within a moment, anytime you want, just by making a decision, acting differently, developing yourself, and looking outside of the box, and stop listening to what other people are gonna say, because they're always gonna speak. How perfect you will be, they will always find something in you, the flaws that they will not like. It's all right that not everyone will like you, but you have to ask yourself, do I like me? Because if you are not attractive to yourself, how can you be attractive to the world? How can you be invited to the best parties in the world? I don't mean like real cool parties, but the table where the cool people sit, where you want to be. How can you be invited to the table if you, when you look into the mirror, you are not attractive to yourself? So if you want to start changing your life and really using it for a powerful purpose, first of all, look in the mirror to yourself and ask, who am I? How do I perceive myself? What do I think of myself? And if I don't like myself, maybe it's because I was lazy and I wasn't taking the responsibility for my life to start and doing anything. So from this moment, from now on, wake up and ask yourself, what is it that I was escaping all this time? Why am I afraid to take the risks, take the action? What am I thinking of? Of someone speaking something about me? Who cares? Nobody's perfect. Whoever says he's perfect, look at him. He is not perfect. They're lying to themselves. So you have to understand that the truth lies, and the new life begins when you just start living your life. The whole story about me losing my life and surviving through this earthquake was to awaken you and to tell you, stop being unhappy and stop complaining about your life. You guys can change anything you want in your life at any moment, just one decision away. When you decide to be a different person in any kind of sphere of your life, whether it's friendship, relationship, your work, your health, your inner health, your body, you can do anything you want with yourself. And until you stop complaining, you are always gonna be on low frequencies, low vibrations, and you are never gonna attract anything positive and cool to your life. So if you really seek for change, if you seek for joy, health, beautiful life, traveling, whatever you have in your dreams, you gotta bring yourself up with gratitude, with the right decisions, with work on yourself, and with the right actions. Until you do that, nothing will change. So kindly